So I know you're familiar with the apps. I was wondering if you could just open up playtherapyapps.com and share your screen. That'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, there it is. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you see the selection, and then you get to choose which one that we use today.
Mm, I'll choose the cards.
Okay, so choosing the cards. There they are. Now, if I could just get you to kind of pick one, scroll through them and see which one jumps out at you. It could be something that matches what you're feeling right now or anything, really.
Mm, I'll choose this one.
Okay, so you chose that one. Can you describe that one to me?
Well, I see two hummingbirds and a hibiscus flower.
Okay, so there's two hummingbirds and a hibiscus flower. Um, I'd like you to just kind of either pick the whole picture or a part of that picture just to be. What would it be?
Mm, I'll be the flower.
Okay. All right. If you could just be the flower, maybe start off with I am the flower.
Um, I am the flower and I am beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You're beautiful. I'm wondering, flower, what are some other words or phrases to describe you?
I would probably say unique.
Mm-hmm. So you're unique.
Yeah.
Does that fit you in any way, Rob?
I think so. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Probably.
Now, I wonder, flower, what's something that you're good at, flower?
Um, I'll probably say I'm good at. Mm, no, probably. I don't know.
Does that fit you in some way, Rosalind? Sometimes it's hard to answer about the things that you're good at.
Yeah.
Sometimes what we're good at could be something that's even like something small. It doesn't even have to be big. I'm wondering, Flower, is there something that that maybe isn't really big that you're good at that comes to mind?
Probably say I'm good at coloring.
You're good at coloring.
Yeah.
That's what you're good at, Flower. Flower, is there anything that helps you in hard times?
What helps me in hard times? Probably I like to listen to music.
Oh, okay. So listening to music and as I'm looking at that picture, I'm wondering what it's like to be the flower there. It seems like you have a bird right there by you.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm wondering what's it like to be there right next to that bird?
I think it's probably nice. Like it probably makes the flower happy.
Oh, okay. So it probably makes the flower happy. Oof.
Yeah.
So the bird helps the flower.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. It's a flower. That bird makes you happy as the flower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, is there anything else that's helping you flower?
Mm, Probably like the leaves around me.
Mm-hmm. So you have the bird that's helping to make you happy, and the leaves are there too.
Yeah.
So you have some helpful things around you, flower. Mhm.
Yeah.
Does that fit you in some way? Do you have some helpful things around you or people or
Yeah, I would say so.
mm-hmm. I'm wondering, flower, what do the leaves do for you?
Mm, I would say For me, as the flower, the leaves like help me become how I am now.
Ooh, okay. They help you become how you are, like shape you into who you are. Ooh,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
Now, flower, I'm wondering, what's something that's hard for you?
Mm, like, what do you mean by that? As in
Are there any challenges or anything difficult about being you, flower?
something difficult for me would probably be, I would say, like, as a flower, probably trying to stay beautiful all the time.
Oh, okay. So, flower, it's a lot to try to stay beautiful all the time.
Yeah.
Ooh, does that fit you in some way?
I would think so. Like,
Hmm.
probably not exactly as beautiful, but referring to something else.
Okay, so referring to something else, like
Yeah.
him to be a certain way all the time, that's a lot. And
Yeah.
flower, it's a lot to try to stay beautiful all the time. Flower, is there anything that you want or need?
Mm, I don't think so. I'd probably just say, like, I want or, like, need to, I don't know if it would make sense, but, like, be with myself more. Like,
Oh,
probably the flowers trying to make the birds happy,
mm,
but it needs just, like, to stay, I don't know, like, to stay as a pretty flower and it won't die so fast, like, to stay to itself more. I don't know if that makes sense.
mm, mm-hmm. So flower is kind of like I need to kind of tend to myself more than I do. I'm taking care of the birds and the leaves, but I'm not
Yeah.
really taking care of myself. I need to take more care of myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering, Flower, what's the hardest part of always being there for the leaves and the birds and not so much for yourself?
With the flower, I would say the hardest part is probably, um, then I don't leave as much time for myself
Oh,
or
okay.
as much energy into myself.
Mhm. So I don't have as much energy to myself. I'm trying to imagine, does that change the way that you look or feel when you don't give as much time or energy for yourself?
I would say it does, yes.
Mm-hmm. Flower, how would that change the way that you look or feel if you continued to just not give so much energy for yourself?
I feel like it would change as in, like, since I'm giving my all
Mhm.
to the birds and the leaves, I don't have much left for me, as in, like, as a flower, I'll probably, like, dry up faster or I just won't stay as pretty.
Oh, so, Flower, I'm imagining kind of like this image of not keeping as much energy for yourself as kind of like withering up, like drying up and
Yeah.
not staying as pretty. Now, I'm thinking about that image of you, Flower, and I'm thinking kind of like that thought, I don't matter. Does that fit?
Um,
Or I'm not worthy?
Probably I would say so. Like, I feel like I should put more time into other people besides myself,
Mm-hmm. I
or
don't
like
matter
other
as much as
things.
other
Yeah.
people. Okay. Now, what would you rather believe instead of like, I don't matter as much as the other people? Would you rather believe like, I'm significant too?
Yeah, I would rather believe as in I myself, I'm also important
Hmm.
and, well, I deserve my first-hand attention from myself,
Yeah.
like, yeah, like my self-love
Oh,
and stuff like that.
yeah. I'm also important. I deserve self-love. Now,
Yeah,
when you think of kind of like that withered up picture, that image of you flower, and you think about like, I deserve self-love. How true does that feel? Like if one was not true at all and seven the most, how true does I deserve love feel when you think about that image of you all withered up?
I feel like it feels really true because seeing myself obviously like that, like,
Mm-hmm.
withered up and stuff like that and not as pretty as I was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know, like, putting more energy into myself, I'll stay beautiful and I'll stay happy with myself.
Ooh.
And then it'll help me be happy with like, more happy with birds and the leaves.
Oh, so you'll be able to be more present and happier with them too.
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering when you kind of think of that picture of you flower like withered up and you hold it with that thought of like I don't matter as much as the birds and the leaves. What emotions do you feel?
Seeing myself withered up, I would say I feel, I'd probably say I feel like upset
Yeah, upset.
because, like, I'm not focusing on myself and
Mm,
I'm putting too much energy on the birds.
okay. So
But I
upset.
also, yeah,
What were you
I
gonna
would,
say?
I would say I would also feel like probably disappointed in myself because I'm not able to give that attention or anything to the birds as well.
Okay. So you'd feel upset, almost like a self-betrayal and the disappointment that goes with, okay, I didn't give that to myself, so I'm not able to give it to others.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, when you feel those emotions and you feel them in your body, where do you feel that upset and the disappointment in your body right now?
I would probably say probably like in my heart, I guess, or like in my chest.
Okay, right there in your chest.
Yeah.
Now, feeling those emotions in your heart and your chest, zero, not at all, 10 the most. How distressing does that upset and disappointment feel right at this moment when you think about you all withered up and not there for yourself or for the bird or the leaves?
Thinking about myself withered up, I would probably say it feels like a 10.
Feels like a 10. It feels really big.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Rosalind, if I could get you to just stop sharing your screen for a little bit. Okay, so I like to just kind of think of flower withered up and the thought of I don't matter as much as leaves and bird. Let's hold those two together, that image and that thought, flower withered up and I don't matter. Hold those together, and then we're just going to tap that through. And when we stop tapping, I'm just going to say, what are you noticing? And you tell me what's in your thoughts or your feelings. So that image of withered up flower and the thought of I don't matter as much as they do. Let's tap that through and pause. What's coming to your mind right now?
Mm, I would just say probably like as a flower, like changing the way I am, as in not thinking I don't matter
Hmm.
and paying more attention to myself.
Does that fit you in any way?
I'd probably say so, yeah.
Let's tap that through and pause. What's coming up?
I guess like I'm just thinking as in like I do need to focus on myself more.
Mm-hmm. I do need to focus on myself more. Let's tap that through. And pause. What are you noticing?
Mm. I'm noticing, I guess like I feel better about it. As in before I felt bad that I didn't, but I feel like now like I feel better as in I know I can. Or like I know I could change my mindset and not think so low of myself.
Mm-hmm. So know you can. Now, I'm wondering if you could float back in time and think about a time maybe you didn't pay as much attention to yourself, kind of like with flower. Does anything come to mind?
Mm, I would say yeah.
Just tap that through and pause. What's coming up?
Mm, mm, I don't know, like I guess like I just like probably feel like sad about me before, knowing like I could have like changed my mindset a long time ago. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
also like happy for my future self because I know I'll be better.
Okay. So you feel sad for what's happened, but happy for your future self. And I'm wondering, where do you feel that sadness inside your body?
I'll probably say on my chest.
In your chest. Can you describe that sadness to me?
Mm, like, how do you want me to describe it?
Maybe just even be the sadness. I am sadness.
Um, I am sadness and I am, I don't know if this will make sense, but like, I guess like minimizing or like getting smaller.
Ooh, okay. So sadness, you're minimizing and you're getting smaller. Great. I'm wondering, sadness, why did you come into to demonstration?
Mm, I came into the demonstration because I guess I've made like me like into demonstration like who she is now
Ooh,
and who like help her be who she will be on ahead.
oh, sadness. So you're helping her and who she is.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, sadness, do you know withered up flower? The flower?
I would say so. Yeah.
What do you know about the flower?
What I know about the flower is that um well the flower I would say like the flower went through a lot getting very withered like that,
Mhm.
but is like growing now, I would
Oh,
say.
so it
Yeah.
went through a lot, but now it's growing.
Mhm.
Oh, let's tap that through and pause. What's coming to mind?
Mhm. I feel like what's coming to mind is like I would say probably still the same as in like just feeling better about all of it because it helps me see everything in a different perspective.
Okay.
And like it helps me feel better about the entire thing, like situation, I guess.
Okay. Now let's kind of go back to flower. I'm thinking about that image of flower that didn't get as much attention and withered up. Is that image still the same when you think of it, or did it change at all?
I feel like now the flower, like now present time, it probably has changed. Yeah.
What would it look like right now?
I think it would look like I think it would look pretty.
Oof.
Like
Yeah.
probably not completely beautiful, but it's still getting there.
Okay. So it's still getting there. Let's tap that through and pause. What's coming to mind?
Mm, I don't know, I don't know, I feel like it's just always the same as in like I'm just happy that the flower is getting there, you know?
Oof. Can you show me the flower getting there with your body posture, like in any way, just kind of like position your body to, I'm flower and I'm getting there.
I would just say I don't know, like I'll just sit up straight, I guess.
Okay, South
Um,
Street. Okay, so now we're just going to kind of let's do the butterfly tap while sitting up straight and feel that flower. I am getting there. Okay, let's tap that through and pause. Now I'd like to go back to flower, that image where flower didn't get enough attention and care, was a little bit withered. When you think about that now, 0, no disturbance at all, and 10, the most. How distressing does it feel in your body right at this moment?
I would say it's probably like a 3.
It's like at a 3. And
Yeah.
in flower, I'm wondering right now at this moment, when you think about you as not getting the attention that you need and being kind of withered up, what's it like right now to be you, flower?
I feel like right now it's probably I say like I feel I don't know how to describe it, but as in like I don't really like I don't mind.
I don't mind. Let's tap that through and pause. What's coming up?
I just I guess I just think of it as in like the flower, like I don't mind because like I'm learning to have that like mentality, I guess, as in I don't need like the bird or the leaves
Yeah.
because I know I could just do it on my own.
Okay. Now I'm wondering if you could share your screen again with Flower and look at that same card. And I mean, if you're okay with it, if you'd like to pick out another piece of that and just be that other thing.
I'll probably choose the leaves.
Okay. So just kind of describe yourself as leaves.
Mm, I am the leaves, and I am. I say I am the leaves, and I am green.
You're green. What's something else that's important to know about you, leaves?
Um, Um, something important probably.
I notice leaves, you're behind flower.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I wonder what's it like to be behind flower there?
Mm, I'll probably say I think it's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. I notice leaves. You do have some holes in you.
Yeah.
What's it like to have those holes?
I think it's I don't know, I would say I think it's like unique of me because I'm different
Okay.
from other leaves.
Mm-hmm. Does that fit you in some way?
Yeah, I would
Mhm.
think so.
I'm wondering, leaves, if you could give Flower some wisdom, something that she needs to know, what would you say to her, knowing that she feels kind of unique like you do?
Mm, I, the leaves, would say to the flower, um, to just always stay positive and like I guess you love yourself even if you're different from others.
Oof, what's it like to say that? Love yourself, even if you're different from others.
I like for me personally, I think it's nice because it's like I mean it's the truth. Like
Mm-hmm. So it's the truth.
yeah.
What's it like to hear that as Flower?
As flower for me to hear that from the leaves, it's like relieving
Oh,
because probably the leaves felt the same as me before,
oh,
but they got to where they are now.
oh, let's tap that through. And pause. What's coming up?
Mm, I guess just probably like the realization that like since I am thinking of it in this picture, like just me like truly thinking that it is like important to love yourself even if you are different.
Oh, yes. It is important to love yourself, even if you're different. Let's tap that through. And pause. Now let's circle back to Flower. I'm just going to turn on my light. My sun went down, so I'm sitting in the dark here.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so going back to you, Flower, and sometimes when you don't get enough water and care, you wither up.
Yeah.
Now, when you think of that image right now, 0, not at all, 10 the most, how distressing does that feel right now inside your body?
I would say probably still like around 4.
It feels like a 4. Now, I know, Flower, you felt some relief. Is that right? Did you feel some relief? You mentioned it.
Yeah, I feel like that's why it's not a 10 because I
Um,
am relieved and I am starting to realize as the flower like I said, like I just need myself, I guess. Like I don't need the attention of others.
okay. You don't need the attention of others. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just kind of be the relief. I am relief.
Um, I am relieved and I say happy to help
Hmm.
the flower feel better.
Okay. So you're happy to help the flower feel better. It sounds like you're really important. Why did you come into this demonstration there, Relief?
I came into demonstration because like I'm helping her like after sadness already got her to where she is now, like I'm helping her move forward
Oh,
and
okay.
move on.
Helping her move forward and move on. Now, I wonder where you are in demonstration's body right now.
I'd probably say both my mind and my chest.
So both my mind and my chest. So let's kind of do that. My mind and my chest. Kind of go like this. My mind and my chest. And pause. What are you noticing?
Mm, Noticing like I don't know, like I guess like I feel like I said, like I feel better about this entire situation.
Yeah, you
As
feel
in like
better.
it's actually like what's that word like actually like sinking in, I guess. As in yeah, it's actually sinking in.
It's sinking in.
Yeah.
Like if you were to kind of do the motion that matched sinking in with your body, what would that be?
I would just say
Whew, that feels good. Okay. All right, let's go back to that image of you, flower, and the image of you with not enough attention, not enough water. Just even you thinking about that right now, demonstration, and you kind of feeling that image in your body. 0 to 10, where is it in the disturbance level right now, with 10 being the worst?
probably say two.
A two. And I'm wondering, Flower, what still feels hard right now about that image of you?
I guess it's just seeing like thinking back to that image of me
Ah,
is what makes it hard.
yeah, thinking back at that image of you makes it hard. Let's tap that through. And pause. What now, if you could think about what would you like that image of you to be right now, Flower, if you could change it to
Like
maybe,
how would I like the flower to look now?
yes,
Um, Probably the way it does in the picture, like actually bloomed and
mm,
beautiful.
bloomed and beautiful. Let's imagine that and tap that through and pause. What's coming to mind?
Mm, I guess it's just I don't know like the word to describe it, but like kind of excited, I guess. It's just to see how my future self would be
Oh,
once I've let all of that fully help me and sink in, I guess.
okay. So excited to how your future self would be. I'm wondering, could you be the excitement? I am excitement.
I am excitement and I would say I'm excitement and I am excited to make demonstration like happy and have faith for her future self.
Oh, now where are you at in demonstrations body excitement?
Mm, I'd say also probably like my mind and my chest.
Mm-hmm. Now, excitement, if you could tell Flower something that she needed to know, what would you say to her?
Mm, as excitement would tell flower to just like keep going, I guess, and just keep blooming. And one
Oh,
day she will be to her full bloomed self.
oh, does that fit you in some way?
Yeah, I would think so.
Ah, let's tap that through. And pause. What's coming to mind now?
Mm, I guess I would just say happiness. Like I'm happy to see everything like in this type of perspective as
Mm-hmm.
a flower and being able to put it into my own shoes.
Oh, okay. Now let's circle back to the thought of flower when she doesn't get the attention and the water that she needs. Just even thinking about that now, 0 to 10, how disturbing does that feel right now in your body demonstration?
Mm, I would still probably say like a two
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, like I'm not like the flower, as in the flower, I'm not like that with withered, but
Mm-hmm.
like I am like blooming a little bit more, but not to my full potential, I would say. Not yet.
Okay, so not yet. I'm wondering, Flower, what is it that you want or need to be able to get to your full potential?
I would probably just say to just fully like grow with it, I guess. Like just fully grow and like finally like I already currently do accept it, but fully like know that I accept it without doubt
Yeah.
that I do just need myself.
Mm-hmm. Let's just tap that through. Ooh, and pause. What's coming to mind?
Mm, I don't know. I still think it's the same.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I'm wondering, and when we're thinking about flower and flower, when you don't get the attention, but then you think about the thought of like, I'm important, I matter too. Does that still fit as a positive thought that goes with you, flower?
I'd say so, yeah. Like it feels more positive
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not just thinking so low of myself anymore, but I am noticing like I am someone and I also do deserve a lot.
Oh, I am someone and I do deserve a lot. Okay, so I'd like to just kind of say to the part of the picture who appreciates the flower, whether it's weathered or beautiful, can you say that to it? Like, what part is it of that that feels withered right now when you look at it, or
Like,
beautiful of the flower?
oh, I would think the leaves probably.
Okay.
So I, as the leaves, would tell the flower like like I guess I'm proud of you and
Oh,
you are doing better.
I'm proud of you. You are doing better. And I'm wondering what part appreciates the flower, whether it's withered or not.
I would say the leaves as well,
Oh, then
because
the leaves. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay. So let's think about the leaves saying to the flower like, I do deserve self-love. I am important. And hold that together with the picture of the leaves and the flower. I do deserve self-love. I am important. Let's tap that in and pause. Now, what I'd like to do demonstration is to hold that image of leaves and flower with I am important, I deserve self-love. hold those two together and let's scan our body from the bottom of our feet all the way up to the top of our head and just notice any tight or any tension and just any unusual sensations when you hold that image and the thought of I do deserve self-love together. And whenever you're finished, just let me know if you notice any tension.
Mm, I don't think so.
You
Like,
didn't notice any tension. Okay. Now, if you could just stop sharing your screen for a moment, we're just going to do some breaths before, flowers go. I just want to say thank you, flower. Thank you, leaves. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just look around your room. We're just gonna kind of pick out something from every color of the rainbow.
okay,
So, and we'll take turns. Would you like to go first or would you like me to go first?
you can go first.
Okay, so the first one's red. I see a button on Zoom that's red. What's something that you'd see that's red?
Um, my blanket, a
Hmm?
flower on my blanket.
Oh, the flower on your blanket. And orange, I see a piece of artwork over there that has orange on there. What's something you see that's orange?
Mm, also, it's like, yeah, like kind of a drawing thing, and it
Okay.
has orange in it.
And let's see, yellow. Oh, I see a book over there that has yellow on there. What's something you see that's yellow?
Um, a picture album.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, green. Oh, I see the rug that's green. What's something you see that's green?
Um, like the string with flowers.
Oh,
It has leaves on it.
oh,
Yeah,
flowers. You're surrounded by flowers.
yeah.
Okay, so Roy G. Biv, blue. I see a blue mirror over there. What's something you see is blue?
My curtains.
Okay. And last thing is purple. I don't see anything purple, so I'm just gonna imagine like like a violet flower. What's something you see that's purple?
For me, probably a stuffed animal I have on my bed.
Okay. Okay, so last thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of shake it out. Let's just shake your body and shake, move any way our body needs to. And I just want to thank your demonstration for doing this with me.
Of course.
Bye now.
Bye.